name is Alexis and today we are doing this look right here, which is a Playtime with the Pure Cosmetics Nude Collection eyeshadow palette. I got this in my FabFitFun editor's box and I will leave that unboxing video down below. When I first opened this, I was like, this looks like a naked palette, and I still think it looks like a naked palette. Even I was curious, so I went on their website and they have this palette, which looks like a naked palette, a palette that looks like the Naked 3, and a palette that looks like the Naked Smoky. So take that for what it is. This palette is $50 on its own though, so it's up there with a naked palette anyways. But yeah, so if you want to see how I did this look with this palette and my thoughts on it, then keep on watching. So I already have my base done, my brows done, and my eyes primed, so we can just move right on into the fun stuff. The Nude Collection palette from Pure Cosmetics. Ugh. I still think this looks like a naked palette, but okay. So, there's some really nice like purpley shades in here that I'm kind of digging. You can't really tell that they're purple on camera, but I can tell that they're purple in real life in front of my face, so maybe... there's some nice silvers in here too. There's not a lot of mattes though. I need me some mattes. Alright, we're just gonna put some colors on and see what happens. So the first shade I'm gonna take is this kind of gray shade right here, which is called Cocoa. That's really the only shade I can use as a transition color because there's only 3 matte shadows in this palette. And that's one of them, so that's gonna be my transition shade. So I'm going to put this, oh, this mirror is kind of wonky. This mirror is weird. This is not a good mirror. It's like a funhouse mirror. Okay, I'm going to try and work with this mirror and just put that shade in and above my crease. Just like that. It's already a lot darker than I want it to be, but that's just how the shade is. Okay, so there are 3 kind of silvery shades in here. One's like a gray silver, one's like a blue silver, and then one's like a dark silver. Can you see what I'm talking about? See what I mean? Like there's 3 silvers in here, but they're all very different. So I think I'm gonna take this like lightest silver here, and that's called Whipped, and I'm gonna put that all over the lid. Pat that on there. These shades are nice and pigmented, so no problem there. Can you hear the wind? Oh my god. So many noises happening. And then just a quick blend. Blend all those shades together. All of them. Get all 2 of them. For the outer corner, I'm going to use this darker purple shade right here, which is called Espresso. Again, it is shimmery and not matte, but okay. I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, it doesn't really look purple once I have it on. It looks kind of black. Anyways, putting it right here in the outer corner. Or outer third, I guess. That's just how my eye shape is. And then blend through the crease. And right where it meets that lid shade. Taking a little bit more of the lid color and just re-intensifying that. Wow, it is so windy. Re-intensifying that on like the inner part of the eye here. Just so we don't lose it. There we go. For the lower lash line, just because I want to use a different color, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Hazelnut, and put that down there. I knew it. Some of these shades come out much darker than they look in the pan. I knew this one was going to look darker, which is why I wanted to put it down here. Then blend. And then to highlight the brow bone in the inner corner, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Macadamia, which is, again, a shimmery shade. Butterscotch here is matte, but I don't want to use that one. It has a little bit of a yellow to it, and I don't think it's going to look right with what I have going on. So I'm going to take Macadamia, which almost has a little bit of a pink to it, but I'm hoping that it's not going to show up like that. And that looks fine. So brow bone and inner corner. So that's the eyeshadow done. Honestly, I don't know. Let me put some other stuff on and then see how I feel. So I'm gonna curl my lashes, apply mascara, and put black liner in my tight line and my waterline. Can't find my mascara. Found it. I think my little mascara is finally on its last leg. But anyways, here's the eyes. Oh, you're out of focus. There we go. Here are the eyes done. Now that I have mascara on and stuff, I mean, it looks okay, but it's just not what I expected, because the way they look in the pan, some of the shadows in the pan, it's not how it's going to translate to your eyeball. Like the Espresso shade that I put on the outer corner, even blended out, it looks like black or gray, but in the pan, it's definitely like purple or like a purpley brown kind of shade. Oh, there's something on my nose. Sorry. Anyways, and then the hazelnut shade that I put on the lower lash line, this one here, even that one came out way darker than it looks in the pan. So it's like, yeah, they're nice and they're pigmented and they blended. Everything blended out really nice, but I mean, I would just be careful if you haven't used a certain shade before, because it might not come out how you think it's going to come out. Like this look came out fine, but it's not exactly what I wanted because the shades didn't come out the same that they look in the pan. So there's that. Take that as you will. I'm not saying it's a bad palette. I'm just saying that the colors are from pan to eye. That's the only issue I have. So let's just finish off the face. Quick bronze with Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, just to get some color to the skin. Taking my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder. I'm gonna sculpt out some cheekbones. I was talking to some of the girls at work and about contouring and stuff, and they were telling me I should do like my chin right here, because I don't really have a very prominent chin. I don't know though. I don't know about that. Maybe one day we'll experiment with that, but not today. I just thought it was interesting. I never thought to just contour like right here on the sides of my chin to make it look like I have a chin. Anyways, it's just a thought that I had. For blush, I'm going to use this shade from NARS. It's called Goulue. I'll have it written in the description down below because I don't know. But this, for last year, the Rouge kit, when you became Rouge at Sephora, had this in there. Now it's a brush, but this shade you can buy on its own anyways. But that's how I got this, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot more than Orgasm from NARS. So if you didn't like Orgasm, I would say try out this shade. It looks kind of scary in the pan, but as you can see, it looks fine in real life. I like this blush. It's kind of like a, I don't know what to wear blush, but I want a little bit of color and not like a nude blush. So there is that. And to highlight, Becca Moonstone. Do I ever use anything else? I do not. Down the nose, that I already did, and I forgot to say something about it. And piling it onto the Cupid's bow. You were a little bit too close. Sorry about that. So for lips, I'm going to do nude because there's kind of a lot going on in the eyes that I did not anticipate. This is from Colourpop. This is one of their Lippie sticks, and I got this in the BeautyCon box, the last one that I got. What season is this? the fall box. Is that what I got this in? I don't remember anymore. Anyways, I got this Lippie stick in a BeautyCon box, and the shade is called BeautyCon, so unfortunately you can't get this by itself, but I'm sure they have something similar enough to it in their regular collection. It's like a pinky nude. Maybe it doesn't go with these eyes, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. A rosy nude, I would say. I like the contrast, so I'm gonna put it on. So here's the finished look. It kind of reminds me, the lip color kind of reminds me of like a bit of a rosier version of Pink Plaid. So I really like it, and I like that how it's warmer than the eyes are. I love me some contrast. So here's the finished look. The eyeshadow palette, I would say to use your own judgment on whether or not you want to get it. I mean, like I said, it's a good palette. The pigmentation's there. It's blendable. Just, I want the shadow to look on my eyes the same as it looks in the pan, and that's the problem I had with this. So take that for what it is and decide for yourself whether or not you want this palette. This palette is $50. So it's kind of up there with a naked palette anyways. I don't know. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I do like the look. It's just not exactly what I thought it was going to look like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!